We're going to run the plant detail report for a select group of features on the map. The first thing we need to do is to select those features. So this can be done in any way that you want. So that includes using the selection tool, the rectangle, polygon, lasso, etc. to just go and select some items on the map as an example, or you can use a common ArcGIS Pro tool like select by attributes, which is what I'm going to do here. So I'm clicking select by attributes, and then I'm going to pick an asset group here as far as the attribute I want to search on, and then let's do the primary pole. This can be as simple or as complex as you want. Again, any way that you can select the features on the map will work to do this. So I'm going to say OK, and then you're going to see all the features have now been selected. And if I look over on the right hand pane under attributes, I can see that list there as well. To run the plant detail report, you then click on the feature reports button up here in the toolbar, and then there's actually two different report options that would both work. And so the first one, plant detail all features by global IDs, that's going to show in the results every one of the selected features, regardless of whether or not they have construction unit or plant data. The second option will also show those same set of selected features, but only if they have at least one construction unit or plant record tied to them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll select the plant detail by global IDs. So just a double click to get that going. So it's going to give you a dialog box saying report scheduled. Because this can be a big report, it does get scheduled. So what you want to do then is click on the show me button. It will take you into OpenPoint, into the report section. You'll see it at first. It won't have this little arrow button showing that it's completed. But as soon as it's done, it will then show up. You might need to refresh the browser to do that. You will get an email to indicate that the report has completed. Now that it's done and the report has been displayed, you can see that we have a list of global IDs representing every single selected feature. If I go into the asset group column, you can see that only primary poles are showing up. And so now I can see all the rest of the assembly data, including the assembly unit codes here, the account number associated with it. If I scroll to the right a bit, I can see things like the count, year of installation. If it's linear, I can see the lengths, the districts, and so on. And since this is in a table format in Excel, you can of course use all of the sorting and filtering options that are available. You can also do things like do a sum of a certain column, all the typical things you can normally do in Excel.